just need one more. I just need one more. Hey, I just need one more. 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 You know, I'm picking up where I said, okay. Like the blunt, my nigga. Pass his beat to the left so I could press. Total my hits like I done wrecked. Who is next? Niggas is sleep like pillow pets. Getting foreign head from a bad bitch from Budapest. Call your bet. Cause I'm just trying to get a quick check. Then rest with my face in between. Okay, hey, we got the lights. We got the cameras. It's all about that action. Y'all know what's going on. It's your boy, Son of the Waves. And this is What's the Wave? Thank you for tuning in. Thank y'all for showing up. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your auntie this is her favorite podcast, Real Talk. We got a very, very great episode today. I got my boy. We've been coordinating this for a minute. A former co-worker, a steady friend, a big homie. You feel me? A fellow podcaster doing his thing. We got B3, Big Brandon in the building.
Hey, what's poppin', player?
My dog. Man. Like I said, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, brother. How you holding up,
I'm doing good. Like you said, as we talked about before, this has been long overdue. You know, everybody got crazy schedules, but now we met the deadline. Times have linked together, and we here to bring y'all some good content. And we got some good topics to shoot around. Got some current events. I got to hit B3 with the Rapid Wave, which has been a great segment that I've been loving all year since we've been doing it. Got to talk a little sports talk. I'm a Charger fan. I got a Raider fan in the building. I got him on the mic, so you know we're going to go back and forth. And then last but not least, I got to get the full story arc about the Zero Gravity show. If y'all haven't tuned in, please go tune in. They're only a couple episodes in, but please, all the content that they have dropped is great and amazing. So definitely go check that out. Shout out to Zero Gravity Show. But without further ado, let's get into the wave, man. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Like I said before, every month I've been doing, you know, my little monthly campaigns. June was superpowers. July, what you rep. August was how you adapt and adjust. September is here. 2022 has been moving, B.
Man.
So now I want to ask you, we're brands, we're businesses in a sense, but I always want to ask, with September, kind of the introduction of fall season, what do you fall on? You feel me? Personally or professionally, I just want you to speak to it and let the people know. What do you feel like you can depend on or fall on when it comes to that? Because I know, you know, it's not easy being a brand and anything like that. It's not easy being a man nowadays. So what do you feel like you use to, you know, give you that sense of support?
Well, straight up and foremost, it is me wife.
Yeah, hey, man. Shout out to the wifeys.
If you ever get you, and sometimes even if you don't have a wife, Chris Hogan, if you ever heard him, he always says try to have you an accountability partner.
Ooh, I like that.
As long as you have that, bro, I feel like you'll be straight. But for me, as I have my wife has been holding me down for a minute. Like, it's funny. I met my wife when I was in elementary school.
Ooh, yeah. Long term.
Bro, and now, don't get me wrong, yeah, we dated from 5th grade to 6th grade, separated, you know, and then 10 years later, we met back up.
Things happen.
So, things happen. But she's been really my road dog. There's been times, you know, I'm usually the energetic, positive, but, you know, just like me and you both, we could always have those times where you're low.
Yeah.
I don't want to get out of bed, you know. I feel like or you like made a mistake one day and that shit's holding on to you for how long. Like, usually she'll whip me into shape. She'll be like, "What's wrong with you?" Or she'll smack me in the back of the head and be like, "Really? You tripping off that?"
Yeah.
You know, she actually got me on this book called The Miracle Minute.
Okay.
So, and pretty much all it says is, or Miracle Moment, I'm probably saying it wrong, but all it says is you give yourself about like 10 minutes to be mad at yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, set a timer, all this shit. Give yourself 10 minutes to be mad at yourself. Then after that,
get over it.
You got to try to fucking find a way to fix it.
I like that. I like that. Yeah.
You know, you can be, because we all go get mad at ourselves or certain shit.
Every day.
You know, she was the one who was like, yeah, read this real quick and see how you feel. And then after I read it, I said, you know what, you're right. I give myself about 10 minutes of just, as they call, self-pity, you know.
Right.
Be like, yeah, I fucked up, man. I shouldn't have did that shit. You know, damn, man, I feel like an idiot, this, that.
Yeah.
Timer off.
Back to it.
Now, how the fuck can I fix it?
That's real. I like that. I like that. I never really heard about that mindset. I like that. Like you said, take some time. Then after that, adjust, adapt, keep it moving.
Heck yeah.
Keep it moving.
And then professionally, my boy Jason, he's part of my Zero Gravity squad. AJ.
Shout out to the squad.
Heck yeah. He out on vacation doing some random shit. But But he's been a real big supporter too, because he's my co-producer and stuff, and a sound master. He don't like me to say sound master. Ooh. But you are a sound master.
We don't manage, we master it. Bro, come on now. Shout out JC, man.
Man, his ear is so sensitive he can't talk to you on the phone.
I like that. I like that. Shout out him.
So, I love you, player. Can't wait for your ass to get back. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's been another person who I have to say he's been a real big support system, nice. in the game. And he's real open-minded. He even opens me up to certain crazy shit that I wouldn't have even thought of doing. But he keeps me up on my toes. So that's what I love about you, man. I love you, cuz.
Shout out to everybody who is supporting somebody doing something. I know it's easier said than done. Always, like you said, you're a brand, you're a business, you're a man. Everybody needs that. But behind every great something, behind them is a great support system. You hear a lot of the sayings, behind every great black man, behind every great man is a great woman. Behind every great anything is a great support system. Yes. So that's why we speak to that here on What's the Wave. And I'm so glad you have that in multiple aspects of your life, personally and professionally. So glad to hear it. But let's talk a bit more about you, B3. Like I said, I know you. We really met working together. We ended up at the same job and stuff like that. And then that's where we really connected and bonded. So we got to know each other. And one thing that you get a lot of compliments on, and a little bit of myself, your voice. Yeah. I'm about to say you're very good with your voice. That kind of pushed me in the realm of public speaking, podcasting myself. But you also put me a little bit on game as far as the voice acting, taking your voice and using it in such a way. So let me ask you, how do you feel like you have navigated that field or that area, being a voice actor, finding the right things to do, getting in touch with the right people? Because that's something I love to do. I love to be a character of a cartoon or something like that. But you kind of been a little familiar with that. So how have you been navigating that area?
Oh, man, it's a funny story. My teachers back when I was in school, all this shit, they was like, you should really think about if it wasn't voice acting, it was a stage. And at the time, I didn't like stage. I didn't like plays, none of that shit, because I just, I felt like I'm better than that. Yeah. So I wanted to be on screen all the fucking time. But after some years went by, and then, since I had my babies, I kind of had to slow down on the screen thing. And then the voiceover shit came into play. I took a break off it in several years. And it wasn't until one day my wife was like, because, I'm an anime fanatic. Right. Majority of us are anime fanatics.
Facts.
And I actually was like, my wife, me and my wife, hours. We could watch anime for hours. So one day she was like, didn't you go to school for acting? Why the hell aren't you doing voice acting? And I was like, in my mind, see, this is how you know that, common sense isn't so common. In my mind, I'm thinking, the mic, all this is going to run me. I need a booth. I need all this shit. And like, I'm not going to be able to accomplish any of this, right? So now, funny story. My wife it was my coworker at the time. I was working right before I got to the club. I was working at a pool store.
Okay.
Hey, for record, never. I say never, unless you're making $50,000, $60,000 a month. Do not get your ass a pool. Do not get a house with a pool. Don't you fucking do it. But
it's just too much.
It's just too much. But a coworker up there was like, hey, they have this website that you could probably, put your voice out there. You ain't no money, but get your voice out there. It's a nice way to play around with it. Okay. So I looked on the website and started, and it's still up too. If y'all ever see it, it's called Behind the Voice Actor. If you guys ever get a chance.
Behind the Voice, I might have to tap into it.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Give it a shot, because if you go up there, I mean, the job, it's not, like I said, it's mainly other people just looking to get their shit done, like fan art, fan stuff, fan dubs, all that stuff. But I got all of my practice up there, and having already an acting background helped a lot. Yeah. But being in front of a mic is totally different than being in front of a screen, because you kind of like, you sit there you're reading the script, but here's the thing, you got to put emotion. You got to put emotion up there. I'm so used to looking at the game.
Right, right, yeah.
Look at me.
You gotta look the part.
I can do all the faces and all the shit in front of the camera, but doing it in front of the script, doing it on the mic, it's a little easier. But then it's also a pain in the ass, because you're sitting there now. You're listening to your breath.
Now you're in your head with it.
Now
Yeah.
you're in your head like, that didn't sound good. Let me play that over one more time. And most people don't like the sound of their own voice. If you like the sound of your own voice, you're already in the right path.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's very, very true.
Heck yeah. And like I said, like with your case, you would be able to get into it simple. Like if you get
Appreciate
to like jump into Audible, bruh.
Hey, shout out Audible, man. I gotta do some things.
I'm telling you, if you feel like you want to give it a shot, go on Audible. You'll get two reactions. One, this is because since I was in the acting world, I've already got a tough skin. Just be prepared. People go be telling you sound like ass. People go be sometimes you won't get no responses for weeks. But all it is patience. And like me myself, hey bro, I wasn't getting with the deep voice and all that. I was thinking that I was gonna be doing car commercials. I was gonna be people was gonna be, dude. Nah, man. The first thing I started getting into was erotica.
Wow. Shout out to the little freaky freaks out there.
Obviously, it takes some getting used to. Sitting there.
Reading certain scripts in certain dialects.
Bro,
I could only imagine.
Man, my neighbors thought I was messing with another female. Hey, I got in so much trouble for this. Yo.
Can you imagine getting a call from your neighbors that something's going on next door and it's just your spouse reading?
Hey, real talk. Get this. My neighbor, I was sitting in there rehearsing. Oh, and for anybody who wants to get into it, all you need is a closet and a beautiful mic like this. You straight.
A mic in a space.
Mic in a space. Clothes is good too. I know people be thinking, oh, I got my clothes hanging up. No, that's actually a good thing. It's a good sound
insulation.
buffer.
Yeah, good sound buffer. Good insulation for sure.
Heck yeah. I was doing this in my closet. In my closet, of course, I'm broke. I live in an apartment complex. My neighbor, her bedroom is right next to my closet. So I'm sitting here, I got to have the female playing part in the background. And, I'm like, yeah, baby, I'm finna lay you down. I'm finna strip your clothes off. And
Right.
My neighbor is listening to all of this. So she's like, oh, there's another female in the house. Oh, you two-timing on your wife. I can't wait to tell her.
For one, bitch, mind your business.
Exactly.
For two, this ain't none of your business. For three, mind your fucking business.
Mind your business. I am not two-timing on my wife, but still, I'm telling you, I swear she probably had a glass, on the movies, how they put that glass.
Oh, with the glass in the ear? Yeah.
I'm telling you, she was probably had a bag of popcorn and just chewing it up.
What is this, man?
Because, I got some raunchy shit. I'm not going to lie. I got a lot of raunchy stuff I've done on Audible. So... So what she was listening to was me, pretty much saying, I'm ripping the chick's clothes off and this stuff like that.
Right.
So my wife get off work and, my window's open so I can hear. It's real easy. Soon as my wife get home, you just hear this door slam. Bang. Hey, your husband was in there with some other female. I just wanted to let you know, you know what I'm saying?
See, goddamn.
I just thought I should let you know, I think he got a bitch on the side.
Man, little do she know, this is all part of the game because he trying to hustle for the home.
Yo, I'm trying to get something built. So afterwards, you know what happened? Wife ran up on me. So,
right.
You got some explaining to do.
I was explaining to do.
Hold on, let me play you the clip.
Right.
Let me play you the clip.
At least you got the evidence to support exactly, so you don't got neighbor lying on you.
Bro, and my wife said, okay, you know what you got to do. Now you got to go to next door and play the clip for her.
That is crazy, bro.
Hey, I've had police called on me too. So, and so I was sitting here. It wasn't her. It was my neighbor on the other side of me because I was like, my character was I was stabbing somebody. I was stabbing and screaming at him like, you gonna die tonight, bitch. All that stuff. So, and neighbor called police. Police came to the door and they was like, hey, we got a complaint. Somebody
you stabbing a bitch?
Some domestic abuse, something like that. Had to play the clip for them.
Right. Hey, this is what I do.
Hold on a minute. Right. Let me just go ahead. Let me backtrack real quick because they was ready.
Right.
They was ready because they just didn't know they was looking for the chick. They was like, okay,
where the body at? Where the body?
She must be in here folded up somewhere. Where is she? So I'm like, no. She good. She ain't even here.
That's so wild.
But yeah, hey, I say, yeah, bro, I think you would do great with voiceover stuff.
I appreciate that. And that's why I had to ask because, like I said, that's a similar field that I felt would be comfortable in. But I also had to pick your brain on just what comes with it. And being a voice actor, clearly, as y'all have just heard, it's not easy. Like I said. You got to learn who you're around, learn who you with, timing is a major part of that.
Yeah,
And
please
and the surrounding ears. The surrounding ears.
please do your recording at 8 a.m., 10 o'clock a.m., 12, literally noon, because anything before that, anything after that, you're killing somebody. If you're not killing somebody, you're two timing.
Now, 2 times you doing both.
You're doing
Goddamn, at
both.
this point. Yeah,
So
goddamn.
do it in the morning, because apparently you don't cheat in the morning.
Right. Now you good. But no, like I said, I'm so glad for that perspective you were able to give on just the aspect of doing that type of acting, because not a lot of people are aware of that. But to move it along, one thing I know you are very passionate about and what you identify with is cannabis, and that's kind of where we linked at, just at the job that we both met up at. And with Zero Gravity, you do have an emphasis on that. You feel me? You talk about that. You've been doing your little reviews. Shout out you on Rio Reels. Been producing, making some magic for real. Come on, that's what we out here to do.
Yeah, yes.
So let me ask you, where do you feel, just not from just smoking weed and loving, smoking weed and enjoying the high and having fun, where did the passion come from? Where did you feel like it was a point to where, like, I want to educate, I want to kind of promote cannabis use? Where do you feel like that was like a major part of your life?
Oh man, well, first things first. It started when when I was younger, I had damaged my leg. And I mean damage. I had doing some dumb shit, thinking I could ride with no hands, because I saw another kid do it. I ended up crashing into this brick wall, right? Yeah,
A real one.
a real one. Hey, I'm serious. A real for real brick wall. I crashed into the shit, and not only did I crash into it, my kneecap caught the corner. So it caught the corner so bad it split it open to the point where I could see bone and all this shit. And a random ass dude picked me up off the ground and asked me where did I live. I literally, all I could do was point and passed out. So that dude could have did all weird shit to me. He didn't.
Right.
So, if you still alive, because that was like 20, 30 something years ago. If you still alive, God bless you, because you saved my life.
You didn't save the life, man. You created a great.
You sure did. And then my mom's cold blooded though, because after dude brought me home and shit, my mom literally, she was like, "Oh, we're not going to a why?" Pushed my kneecaps together and wrapped that shit up, and I was good from that point on. And then and now. Not to blame my mother, because I love you so much. Now my kneecap pops in and out of socket. It don't stay in the same place like it used to. But it's all right. If you wouldn't have done that, I probably would have died. So I love you, Mom.
Shout out moms out there.
So pretty much it all started with pain.
That's where you kind of led to cannabis.
Pain management. That's all it was, because I always wanted to get my leg fixed up. And back in the day when I was trying to get it fixed up, all they could tell me was, "Oh, we got a couple things, but they're experimental." Or we can just shoot you up with some
cortisone shots.
And my mom was like, "Nah, you don't do that, because it'll harden over time, and then after time, then it's gonna be like cement."
Yep.
And so I was like, well, what the hell? I'm just going to be stuck with this then. So every other morning, my kneecap would pop out of socket. And I would literally, myself would have to pop it back in. So, and weed, man, on the corner, I used to smoke, I started smoking for a little bit and I stopped. And then a lot of my friends, when they finally saw that, I was like, a lot of my friends thought, "Oh, you don't smoke, right?" And, to them, I just kind of left it. Yeah, I don't smoke.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
And then one day my knee finally it split in front of them. Like they saw me shake and all this shit. And I literally, it's like a whole shake, it's like a little seizure. And then I had to pop it back into place. So they all looked at me and was like, "The fuck's wrong with you? You on some real drugs.
Yeah.
You over here shaking this shit. You
like, nah, that's my kneecap. That's all I'm on. I'm on that kneecap."
So one of them had a blunt and I was like, "Hey, yo, let me hit that real quick." And, they made a big deal about it because it had been like a year or two since I smoked.
Like, you don't smoke?
Yeah. So I smoked it and I was like, "Oh, thank God, my pain. Oh, Lord." So, after that, I was like, "Oh, no." Started going back and forth, started getting weed from the weed man. And then the cannabis clubs and the cannabis card started getting popular then.
Right.
So then I was like, well, shit, I'm getting me a card. And then that's when the lounges and all that was up and kicking. And, bro, it was then when I realized that, hey, yo, I can actually run, I can jog.
It's a medicine.
I can build muscle. I can actually, and the doctor even told me, like, hey, you got to try to build some muscle around that. That way it won't pop out as much.
Right.
And I was like, how the hell am I going to do that when every damn movement
Hurts. This shit hurt, nigga.
So after a while, I got the card, and then I started realizing, hey, this is actually better than I thought. And then, other than just smoking and getting high and all that, I was like, well, what's really going on up here?
The little benefits of it.
What's really working? And then that's when I started learning about dopamine and all that jazz. And I was like, okay, cool. Then I think I need to stick to this path.
Right.
My mom, everybody in my household was against it. No joke, no lie. As soon as I started working at a dispensary, that switched.
Real shit.
That switched real quick. Then you start realizing, oh, we've been smoking for years.
Oh,
like really?
No, y'all just against me doing it, but since y'all
doing it, but
man,
y'all can do it.
The cannabis culture is so vast and complex, and I feel like a lot of people who get into smoking or just the world of marijuana hear that, because once you get into it, you be like, oh, everybody here.
Everybody.
Like y'all was playing. Y'all was acting like y'all wasn't with the shit.
Exactly.
Okay, I see what it's on. I see what y'all on.
It's a special club.
That's what it is. They act like you gotta reach a certain status to get in the club. It's like, man, y'all been doing this since y'all was my age, so don't act brand new when you hear me doing it.
Like, the old saying, do you smoke? Smoke what? That used to be the real quick one. You smoke what?
Facts.
But
no, I'm glad to see that it has played a major part in your life in a positive way. Because cannabis does have still a lot of negative stigma attached to it.
Yeah.
And being able to educate the public, your followers, having a platform to tell people the benefits of it. It's not all cons. It's not all bad. It's not all negative. You have a platform to where you're like, hey, this tastes great. It feels great. And it does your body good.
Man.
I'm so glad to see you doing that, bro. For real.
I'm telling you, it's all needed. Just like with you, the weed education.
That's the main thing with anything. People don't be spending money. They just not financially literate. Same thing with cannabis. People don't just smoke to get high. They just don't know no better because they haven't been educated.
Man.
So that's all it takes. Like I said, just read a little bit.
Hey, knowledge is power, and that goes with multiple things.
Yeah, with everything. But
man,
let's keep it rolling. We got to get into this rapid wave segment.
Hey, I'm excited.
I got about like 10 questions. Y'all know how this runs. I got some yes or no's, some either ors, some up and downs, hot or colds. I just want you to react. However you feeling, that's how I want you to react.
I am so excited for this.
Okay. So, in general,
yes.
Are you a guac person or salsa?
Ooh. You know what? I'm going to go with salsa because, my wife would tell you that I usually I don't literally play with both. Okay. But if I had to choose, it's going to be salsa.
I'm with that. I'm not a big guacamole person myself. So
I think it's because it's green.
I feel that. Let me ask you this one. And there's a couple aspects you can take it. Are you a morning person or night person? When I wrote this question, I was thinking showers because I'm like morning showers, night showers. But in general, morning person, night person. You rather be up early or up late?
Oh, bro, I am a morning person through and through.
My dog. I'm a morning boy. I'm a morning boy for sure.
Hey, people at work they say, hey, you're at like a 20. I need you at a 10.
Yeah. But I've been up.
Yeah, I've been up.
By the time you woke up, I did laundry, cleaned the house and everything.
Yo, I've already made my lunch. I made dinner. I done did all this shit. Come on now.
I like it. Like, shout out to the morning people out there. Okay, B, are you a coffee or tea?
Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna go with coffee. And, only because I only go with coffee when I'm really like it's gonna be one of those hangover nights.
Yeah, like I need it.
I need it, and then because you already know I'm an energy fanatic. So if I'm on if I'm really fucked up, I need me a 5-hour energy shot.
Yeah,
or a shot of espresso.
Yeah. I need a shot of Hennessy. I'm just kidding.
hey, we call that what do you call it?
Call that a beautiful.
The Irish.
I call that a beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Shout out my auntie, man. She told me that's a beautiful.
Hey, Irish coffee. Get you some Irish coffee.
The next one, and you could take it as an aspect of cannabis, or you could take it just in general. You need a little more?
Oh, please, by all means, top me, brother.
So are you a bargain or top shelf shopper?
Ooh,
Like,
Rio.
Are you gonna get the name brand, or you gonna bargain it out?
Rio Productions. You already know the answer to this. I'm a cheap bastard. So yeah, I am very much a bargain shopper. But the cool thing is, if I have, like, say, if you feel like, you know, spoiling yourself every once in a while, then, you know, it's got to be a good day. You know, like here,
I'm with that.
I'm on What's the Wave, so it's a good day. I might have to go give me something special
Come
today.
on, treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. That's what I always preach.
Yeah, this
So
is a celebration. This is a celebration. Celebratory
expectation, all of it. We combine the words here because that's what we do here on WTW.
Man, just blend them.
Okay, now this one's gonna be a hard one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, I'm ready.
Your electric chair meal.
Oh,
You just got sentenced. This your electric chair. What's
shit.
What's the last meal I could bring you?
Oh shit!
Is it something homemade? Is some, you feel me, from your old exquisite restaurant? This is your electric chair meal. This is the first time I said this one too, so I know that's a lot of pressure. What is it?
Okay. So look, okay, this is, you know what, this is a hard one because, you know, I could eat pizza every fucking day, like, until I die. But then again, when it's something like, if it's gonna be the last thing I eat before I leave this planet. Oh shit.
That's a good one, Rio. I'm glad I thought of this one. I like that.
You know what? My wife gonna be pissed. No, she might not be mad at me, but if my last meal would probably be my mom's chicken and noodles. And you know exactly if I could have that as exactly the way how she makes it,
the biggest serving of it.
The biggest serving. It's either that or her roast, or her like beef roast. Either one of those, I can die a happy man.
Yeah, that's what I let see. And he said it the perfect way. He signed it off.
So can.
Okay. After that, I love this question. That's why I keep bringing it back. These next two. Element bender. If you could bend any element, water, fire, earth, or air, I got to ask you. If you could be a bender of any of the elements, which one?
Oh, my God. Hey, okay, real talk. Me and my daughter have gotten into arguments over this. And my daughter is 12 years old, finna be a teenager. We have gotten into full-flown arguments over this. Look, bro, I am going to be an earthbender.
I'm an earthbender all the way, too.
Man,
shout out Boxing Say, maybe. Man, shout out Toph. Man, that's my dog.
Every day. Toph could be my trainer all day. Every day, because you already know right after earth bending, it's metal bending.
I need that metal.
So I'm like, let's go. Come on, man. I'll do that any day.
Okay. I like it. Shout out to the earth benders out there.
Any day.
Any day. Okay, let me ask you this, B. If you could go pro in any sport, what sport would you go pro in?
All right. So is it possible I could have two?
I got to ask Rio the ref. Are we doing two or are we doing one?
Let's try one.
We doing one.
We doing one.
Rio,
you're gonna laugh if I tell you what
I need the top one. We need one.
My top one would have been football.
Okay.
Would have been football.
That's valid.
But my second one, now I just got to squeeze this in there. Would have been darts.
Okay. We're gonna talk about that off camera. We're gonna talk about that off. But football
darts.
Football one. If we go
football
pro,
number one. Yeah.
Wait. Football. What position?
Wide receiver.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like it. He
Wide
said, I need them touchdown catches.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, as a cannabis advocate, I didn't want to limit it to one, so give me your top three favorite weed strains. Personally, not the ones people put you on. Personally, just be like, hey,
personally,
these three. If
like
you
I found on my own,
that you, if you had those in front of you, you gonna take them all.
Oh shit! All right, Granddaddy Purple, very first. And Ken's Granddaddy Purple at that. If y'all know Ken, if y'all can find him for me, that's the Granddaddy Purple I want. Real talk. Bubba Kush.
Shout out Bubba.
Bubba
been around.
Bubba been around
for sure.
And then, you know, of course, the way I say platinum is going to be platinum Girl Scout cookies. Platinum. That's the one that I don't see too often.
You see a lot of blue cookies.
You see a lot of blue cookies.
Girl Scouts and a lot of just regular Girl Scouts.
Yeah, but if you find that platinum, yeah, or if not platinum, if I can make a substitution.
The quick sub.
A quick sub. Marathon OG.
Where you find that at?
Bro, I got lucky from a homeboy who was from LA. He had been helping
that Nipsey
dudes.
circle. That sound like that
That's
Nipsey's
Nipsey
yeah.
circle.
Shout out Marathon OG.
Marathon OG. Hey, that became one of my like. If that's on the list.
If you have it, please DM us. Please tag us. Please leave a comment below.
Yo, Nipsey, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle.
And the marathon continues.
And the marathon continues, and I plan on running it every chance I get if I got it.
Run it up. Okay, I like that. Shout out to the top 3 of the Strange, man. If y'all got them, please send them our way.
Please, by all means. What's the wave? Send them down here.
Come on. Do it fast.
Please and thank
you. All right. The next one, this one, you might need to take some more time. I need your Mount Rushmore or your top 4 mixtapes or albums.
Oh, shit.
You don't have to take too long. It can just be fresh. Be like, I like these, because I don't want to.
Oh, shit.
If you don't want to go too deep, just say, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4. I like those. Top 4.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, you knew this was going.
Yeah, we could keep it surface level. We don't got to go too deep.
Let's see. E40, of course, very. OG. E40.
Which tape? Which album though?
Oh,
not artist. I need a mixtape or album.
Oh my God.
I need a mixtape. I need a project.
Shit.
I need a project. B.
Okay.
I need a project. Like if it's E40, what was it? Was it like I said, revenue repping? Give me something. What is it?
Okay, let's see. You know what? I'll do high school. I'll see the block documentary.
Yep.
That's
valid.
That was one that really even though I've years of E40, you feel me? But that was one, high school.
That was a stamp.
I actually got to act a fool, do some dumb shit in between. So I was like, yeah, that one right there. Ooh, buddy. Okay, let's see. Oh shit.
Excuse me.
Out the ballpark, Young Jeezy.
Oh, I like it.
Young Jeezy's Gangsta Grills. His very first one.
Okay.
The Snowman one.
I believe it.
Yeah. That right there, I could put that shit on right now and just listen to it all day.
No skips.
No skips.
No skips.
The whole thing. DJ Drama, Mr. Thanksgiving.
DJ Drama.
Man, all of that. And they got and just not to poke the bear, but they actually got a new project coming out right now. So if you guys ever, they done came back together after several years of not
shout out
doing
Gangsta
nothing.
Grills, man. Gangsta Grills, you bastards.
Man, I cannot wait. So
that's 2.
I got 2 more. Okay. You know what? My boy, the Butcher.
Benny
the Butcher.
Benny? Ooh.
Yeah, that fool. His black. He's got a couple of them. The one that I really am on right now is his recent project. I can't think of the name of it right now because I've been listening to the. Honestly, I've been repeatedly listening to the Black Soprano Family, and that's like a bunch. That's him and a bunch of his clique. They're raw as hell.
Yeah.
I fuck with them. And Kanye, not Kanye, of course. Not Kanye. I'm sorry. I said Kanye. Conway the Machine.
Talk about it.
That man is a fool. And he be talking like this.
That's how they be.
Yeah. Well, because he got shot in the mouth. So,
wow.
Yeah, he got shot in the mouth. Real G shit. And he's still rapping. But my last one, last but not least, it's got to be a great, and a great that we haven't, he's already passed away sometime. It's got to be my boy Mac Dre, and that's the Thizzle Washington.
Oh, shout out Thizzle Washington.
Thizzle Washington,
that's a classic, man.
That's a classic.
For sure.
You can't beat Dre, but
I just say, man, it's not enough hours in a day to beat Dre, man.
Man,
so that's factual. No, I like that. I like that top 4. And this last question I put as the last one because we're going to transition into the sports segment. I'm gonna do a quick shout out to my sponsors, but I need your top 5. Like I said, we did your top 3, your Mount Rushmore. I need your top 5 all-time quarterbacks. NFL. We I know we NFL heads. We're gonna get into some Raider Charger debate. Ooh. Personal, not what the people think. Your favorite.
Oh shit!
Give me your favorite QBs that you've ever seen play. It could be old school, new school. It could be a motherfucker that started 12 games. I don't care.
All right.
It could be a Colt McCoy. It could be a motherfucking Kirk Cousins. It could be a Lamar Jackson. It could be a
Cousins.
Joe Montana. It could be anybody.
That's so funny. Joe Montana and Cousins is in my list, dog.
What? Okay. I need your top five. Top five everything. Top five everything.
McNabb.
Donovan. Okay.
Yep.
I get that one.
And then and then I got another one. Shit. Why can't my Raider fans are gonna be mad at me when I say this. Rich Gannon.
Rich Gannon. He got MVP. Man.
You know,
he got an MVP.
You feel me? I love him to death. You know, he's still there though.
Yeah, Rich Gannon. He got an MVP with the Raiders. I know there's a lot of mixed feelings with Rich.
Oh yeah. A lot of us Raider fans are like fuck him, love him. You know, it's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
And then oh snap! Why can't I think of his name?
Like you said, you got Brady, McNabb, Montana.
There's one more. I got one more for you. Oh, of course. The OG Peyton.
Peyton?
Not Peyton.
Peyton Manning. I'm about to say you
Peyton
gonna
Manning.
take Peyton Manning over Brady?
Yeah.
I love me some Peyton though.
And the only reason why is because Peyton Manning. I love him only because his brother was in the game too.
Yeah, him and Eli, they was doing their thing.
I laugh because his brother's still trying to catch up, but he's still trying to catch up. But Peyton Manning is a real OG. It's
Shout out to Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning is a real all time great man.
Man, like I said, I'm one of the best thinkers of the game, man. So I can respect it. Shout out to the top five. I can respect it. You feel me?
Yeah, player.
Real quick, man. Shout out to my sponsors. Real Talk, number one, always and of course. Shout out Vintage Variation.
Yeah.
A-Dub, A. Williams, you feel me? My boy Ant is putting on for the squad, putting on for everybody. He got a lot of great fashion apparel for y'all. Please go shop that. Head to toe, everything you need. Women, men, and kids. Like I said, he really has everybody covered. So definitely go check that out. Vintage Variation. Become Cosmetics. Like I said, they've been on a hiatus, but they finna come back stronger, better than ever. So please, keep your panties in a knot. We're going to roll out something great. Shout out to Become Cosmetics doing their thing. You feel me? We're going to wait for them to drop something special. And, of course, Rio Reels Productions, man. Come on now. It wouldn't be right without the man behind the plan. You feel me? If you need something point and shot, stitch and sewed, holla at my boy. Whether it's a music video, a podcast you want to damn near start yourself, anything like that, my man has you covered. Please inquire. Please tap in. All that good stuff. And then can't leave out one of the best brands in the world because that's what we put it on for. You hear the clickety clack because it's the Kaya Clips, baby.
Hey.
Ladies, you spend way too much money to get burnt on your nails on a motherfucking doobie. Come on, that's a $30, $40 eighth, and you gonna spend on one of them $80 nails? No, that's why you need this roach clip. Go ahead, pinch that on there, and I know you be at the gas station, ATM, can't get your card out, boom, pinch that, pull it out. It's multi-use tool. Stop playing. You never know. You might have to somebody, you feel me, walking back. You never know. You feel me? So get your Kaya Clips. Shout out Podcast Bree. These are the What's the Wave exclusives. You see the blue. Ooh. You see the drip. You see the tip. Come on now. But if you want something custom, go ahead, hit up Podcast Bree, Kaya Clips on social media platforms. They taking care of you. What's the Wave exclusive, though? We're going to roll out some more for sure.
Yeah, nice. I
Man,
like those.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey,
so,
shout out for the gamers, too. These come in handy, let me just tell you.
Come on now. Exactly. Like I said, keychain, all the shit. So, but we're going to keep it moving. We got to talk a little sports with my dog B3. We keeping it rolling because I was excited. As y'all know, I'm a proud Charger fan. Mm-hmm. So I brought another Raider. I have a lot of Raiders on there. Rio, KC Chief. But he was like, he gonna cut that. He's like, nah, don't.
Oh no, you better represent your team, sir.
I'm saying cut the Raider shit.
He's like,
here we go with this nonsense.
Exactly, cut that Raider shit,
You see this nonsense I have to deal with?
KC in the building. So we
good.
got a lot of AFC West in here, B3. So I just want you to give your overall prediction of the AFC West. What you think the AFC West is gonna look like? We got the Broncos, Raiders, Chiefs, and Chargers. What you think it's gonna look like?
Let's see. Well, being that I've been now get this, been a Raider fan since I was 6, and that was before I even knew what the hell football was really about. So me myself, I'm prepared to see my boys. I'm really looking forward to me and these Chargers.
We gonna get into something.
That's my real. I'm always about the first war. So it's just like last season. See, I'm not really tripping off the preseason, even though we're undefeated. Not bragging. I'm not bragging, but You feel me?
Okay.
Well, I'm ready. I'm not bragging.
All right.
I'm not bragging, but because I know as soon as I start bragging, we lose. So I'm not bragging, but I'm really looking forward to this Charger game because I plan on, that's what me and you finna collide, cuz.
And I said it before the podcast, so
Yeah.
I get what he hitting that season opener on 9/11. Crazy date.
Yeah.
Chargers Raiders season opener. I want all the smoke. Anybody can pull up on me. Like I said, we here. If you want to pull back up, we damn near gonna turn this to a whole episode. So we here for it. All the Raider fans, I got smoke, I got money, I got whatever you want. I got push-ups, whatever you want to bet on it. Like I said, I'm here. We out here. Like I said, Chris know about me. Chris know about me too. Yeah. Shout out Jets Go. Yeah. Hey, clip this, Rio. Yeah. I'm looking at the camera. Clip this, Rio. Yeah.
Y'all hear
exactly.
This?
Jets Go know about me.
Y'all
Who else want to? But I ain't gonna lie, I owe him some shoes too, so it go both ways.
Oh.
Like I said, things happen.
Hey,
he
man.
owe me some, I owe him some. It go both ways. I can't be capping like it's all just me.
All my Raiders, y'all better hurry up and come show up to this thing.
I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that.
You hear this, man? Y'all better show up.
Let me move it along to the hoop, to the b-ball. Who's your squad? B3. Who's your squad on when it comes to the hoop?
Oh man, it's been Warriors for a pretty long time.
Of course. He a homer. Sound like he a homer. So I mean, y'all sitting on a nice little title. I know that feel good and all that good stuff.
Took us a while.
Shout out the Warriors. They've been doing their thing. The NBA, like I said, I'm looking forward to that, but I'm really looking forward to the football season. But we already covered that, and
love you, Clay.
Shout out
you, Clay.
Yeah, shout out Clay. He been doing his thing since he came back. They got the chip. So
love you, sir.
Let's really get into the reason why we here. He got the shirt on. We got B3, but I really want to talk about Zero Gravity Show. It's been a great thing. I've seen, like you said, barely really got off the ground, but it's been taking off at a high altitude. So with that, I just want to know, I like the story arc. Like I said, we're anime fans. We love story arcs. So give me the origin. When was the first mission? Give me the first time you was like, hey, you got the team around you, got the right people. When you was like, let's make Zero Gravity, the show, into a thing.
Well, I had the idea back in 2018. And, everybody, since, when I saw YouTube, being an older gentleman, I didn't think I really could, I didn't think anybody was going to be wanting to watch me. It's like, see, like you have more of a handsome look. I don't have I have the more.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Cause you got that going on for you. I can see, we don't even like to say handsome. We just say he looks like he get bitches. So, So, I just say he looks like he gets bitches, right? On my aspect, on the other hand, I get more of the mature. So I'm looking like 60, 70-year-olds. So, I'm like, I can pull those, but no. But that's what I'm thinking that's why I'm, that's my form, right? So I didn't think that I was going to really be getting all those views. But my wife and then a couple of my coworkers was like, hey, why don't you go for it? I mean, you funny as fuck. I mean, you could probably do something fun. You could probably try to get that because I always thought that since I have talent in the acting field, but be real, I don't really have that much talent anywhere else around outside that. So
you good, B. You good.
So I like to see entrepreneur wise. So that's why I was like, I like to see people when they get the chance to build their own brands, build their own shit, and be able to work off their own shit and not have to worry about the masses and stuff like that. I considered that motivation. And so that's why I thought, there's a motivational speaker who I got hooked on to, like, on some funny shit. Les Brown. Like, he a real OG of the motivational game. He was the one that I kind of like. That's where I started getting motivational stuff. That's why I call myself the Kush motivational speaker. I motivate you to smoke more, but also to do more. But
shout out Clean Good Kush.
You feel me? So that's the reason why. Because with him, it kind of made sense. A lot of stuff kind of started clearing up, because I won't lie, after acting, you kind of felt like, what the fuck you finna do now? Like, you don't really have any skills, cuz you can sell dope. No, I'm just playing. but it was kind of like what you go do with your life. You got to kind of learn, and that's why I started learning. It all started with a friend of mine who actually started. He'll come back to town, but he was a party bus owner, and he gave me a job being a party bus host. So I pretty much that's just a cool way of saying babysitter. So you're just pretty much making sure the drunk people ain't fucking up.
That part.
So, and he pretty much kind of gave me the motivation because he was younger than you, and I'm working for him. So it was like, what the fuck, what the hell are you doing? Who's your parents? Who's your parents? Nah, he's doing this all on his own. He saved his own money. He started his own brand, and he pretty much gave me little tips. And he was my motivation to pretty much say, yo, can I learn more from you? Can I teach other? I guarantee you, there's other people that will, because common sense ain't so common. So it's like I know there's other people that I'd love to get this sort of information, right? So that's when I started getting involved and started finding people who were, because an entrepreneur mindset is different from a regular mindset. You start realizing because they're on the go constantly. Like me and you, we on the go. We kind of like
Facts.
how we go build this next platform, how we're gonna make things come together, and that's pretty much what I had to go with. I had to learn from these cats, like Ashley from the pool store. She's crazy as fuck. Now I'm just gonna let this be known. She's crazy as hell, but she's really driven. And that was one thing that she was driven, and she was like, hey, yo, entrepreneurs, that's one hell of a way to go.
It is.
Because there's so many of us out there, and, because of the pandemic and all that stuff, you would have thought that a lot of our numbers would have dwindled. Nah, it increased.
I mean, yeah, and like even speaking to that, like I said, the reason kind of I brought you on and stuff like that, to Zero Gravity, can you speak to maybe one of those hurdles you had to overcome, just kind of starting, like you said, after you then started it up and everything, and got the advice and kind of some good feedback from the people around you? What was one of those like good hurdles that you had to overcome?
Oh boy, the biggest hurdle was trying to be able to not trip off being a YouTuber. Yeah, because we crack jokes, we talk shit about YouTubers, so be like, hey guys, get ready for today, stuff like that,
all that, yeah.
So you start making fun of people like that, and then you start realizing, oh shit, I'm kind of creeping into that realm. So
like I said, we are content creators now, man.
Yes.
We are content creators.
We are content creators. So I love all of you who started this, who was out there, who started when it was barely anybody really fucking with YouTube. I respect y'all by all of it, because I've seen some of y'all was on there like 6-7 years.
Put in the work.
Put in the work. I'm talking about y'all only had like 10 views. You feel me? And y'all was only getting like 10 views every day. Facts. And now y'all got millions. So
putting in that work.
Like, and that's just a way of saying, don't give up.
Don't give up.
Put in that damn work.
And even to the opposite side, instead of overcoming the hurdle, I love asking on the story arc as well. Now you always got the win. What was one of those wins that you felt when you started Zero Gravity and you was like, hey, this is going the right way, or damn, this does feel good. Do you remember one of those moments that happened?
It was when it was literally with me, Jason, and my boy Ernie. He's a I haven't got a chance to introduce y'all to him. He's our in the cuts cameraman.
I like it.
He when we all linked up together is when shit got real, is what I will say. Shit got real then. And then when I had Louise, our psychological graduate, when I had him on, it changed the whole energy, because that let it be known that, okay, yo, no more bullshit. You've been talking about this for a while now. It's legit.
This shit for real.
Yeah, you can't stop now.
That's lovely.
And let it be known, What's the Wave was a good motivation to keep my ass in gear too.
Come on, man. We out here, man. That's all we hear. I'm about to say, I'm inspired by my peers, my people at the end of the day. Like, of course, I appreciate, the youth and everybody being inspired by all these superstars and stuff like that. But there's a lot of people close to you in your backyard that you don't look at that that you don't see that person in that light, but they are inspiration because they're doing so much for the people around you, not just making great music or great clothes or, you know, doing all of this extra extravagant stuff. Like, they're doing real work, the groundwork. Everybody plays their role. So
ain't that the truth?
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that we were both able to feed off of that, because that's who people I bring on. I'm just trying to see people eat. Permission to promote. We all can eat together. Come on. Like I said, so much talent in our backyard.
You know,
Come on now. It's homegrown.
I was waiting to get on the show, literally on camera. I was waiting to say this to you.
Yeah.
I wanted to let you know when you were first, you know, building What's the Wave up and stuff. I want to let you know you literally were you were the one that got me kicking me in my ass,
man.
Let that be known.
I need to thank you, B, man. Thank you so much for that, buddy.
That's real motivation right there. Because every like, real talk, every Wednesday this man will be post, like, it was a while he was literally just every Wednesday just posting shit, and you know, it made me think, hey, how the hell, you know, I'm supposed to be doing the same exact shit, but nowhere near putting in the same amount of work in. So I was like, hey, yo, I need to get up off my ass. Well, shoot, Son of the Waves and Rio Productions is over here putting in work. Hey, yo, what the fuck am I doing? I was like, wait a minute, let me get up off let me dust myself off real quick and get my shit up and running. I can't associate myself with them if I'm not putting in enough work.
Man, come on, B, talk your shit, brother. Come on, man. I love it, man. I love you, man. I said, I thank you for it, because, like I said, that's definitely the same way I feel about people who I bring on and stuff. Like you said, you putting in that work, being consistent. So to hear that from a fellow peer and you doing your same thing in the same field and all that other stuff, man, that means a lot. So like I said, I do thank you for that, man. Just showing flowers, man. So always show your flowers to people when people are here, man. Thank you.
Throw some at you.
Like I said, I appreciate that. But now, other than that, what's next? Like, man, we need to let the people know what is next for Zero Gravity. Can they expect from you and from us? Like I said, every person I bring on, let's keep it going. Let's collab. You already know. Now you got my number. You can tap in with me. What can the people, myself, Rio, everybody, what can they expect from B3 and Zero Gravity?
Well, get this, y'all. Wonderful thing is, when me and my co-producer gets back on vacation, I will be getting my voiceover reel up there. So what I mean is a demo reel. So your boy will be getting up to commercial status with my voiceover stuff. So be prepared for that. And then after that, I'm actually gonna be. I actually got a booth coming up real soon. If you guys are ever in Fairfield, California, I actually gonna be having Zero Gravity booth. My boy Rio Productions gonna be helping me out a little bit, and also Mrs. Britton should be up there helping out too. It's gonna be, you know, anybody that feel like sliding through. It's gonna be at Walters Court. It's gonna be September 24th.
Hey,
everything kicks off like around 9 or 10. It's gonna be crazy as hell. It's gonna be literally like a little farmer's market.
Come on.
So, you know, if y'all want some good flour at decent prices, I know decent prices because I'm a cheap bastard.
Come on.
So I'm like, you come on through, man. Get you some good old flour. Get you some good food, and hell, you might even get entertained because, you know, we gonna have artists up there.
Nice.
And, you know, it's gonna be one hell of a real fun little thrill ride. I guarantee you guys go love it. It's called the dispensary that I'm gonna be at. It's called the Bright Spot. So the Zero Gravity show will have a booth. We'll have a booth up there.
No booth, just the booth.
Just the booth, yeah. No booth, just the booth. Yeah. no Reggie up here.
No Reggie over there.
No
man.
Reggie.
I don't know no Reggie.
You know, come up to us, say what's up to us. We'll record you, have you come up on the show. You know, if What's the Wave come up, say what's up to us. You know,
we might pop up and do something. You never know. We'll see.
Y'all to
we'll
come
see. I'm about to say, like I said, time permitting and everything. Rio Reels gonna be there. So like I said, What's the Wave might have to also make a guest appearance. But it's all love. I'm so glad to hear that Zero Gravity is doing their thing and elevating, putting on events now for the community, for everything you stand for and everything. So I'm glad to do it. I'm glad this episode was able to happen. Yes. It's been a long time coming. Shout out me and B3. Everybody, be sure to go like, share, subscribe. Tell your auntie this is her favorite podcast. I can't lie to you. B3, where can the people follow you at?
Yes. All right, people. You can find me on Instagram. It's at Clint Goodcush.
Yes.
Clint Goodcush. And then after that one, if you guys want to even come on my show and, want to get up on it, because he's coming next.
Oh, yeah, we on. Oh, yeah, please
Best
let me know.
Believe his ass is next.
Please let me know.
So, and it's you just hit me up at an email at b3galaxy@gmail.com if you guys want to come up on, shoot me an email there, or if anybody wants to wants to collaborate, want to do something cool,
yes,
come holla at your boy. Also, I also am going to be working with a clothing company called Shroom Beach.
Hey, shout out them.
Random ass clothing line, yeah, I know, right? But it's cool, it's fun. They do a lot of reflective clothing line, a lot of reflective stuff to fuck with your eyes, That's why
M3,
I like that.
little reflective fashion.
Make things look weird. So if you guys ever, want to check that out, I will be giving out coupon codes eventually. Give it a little time, but best believe it's gonna be fun.
I like it, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. This has been another great episode of What's a Wave. Shout out B3, shout out Zero Gravity, and shout out to y'all for just tuning in, supporting. Be sure to, like I said, tell your auntie, because she fuck with the boy. But other than that, I'll see y'all next week. It's been another Wavy Wednesday. Have a good one, y'all. Like the blunt, my nigga. Yes. Pass his beat to the left so I could press. Code on my hits like I done wrecked. Who is next? Niggas is sleep like pillow pets, getting foreign head from a bad bitch from Budapest.